What percentage of females do have difficulty achieving orgasm?
Okay, so it depends on the method. So let me share some different stats with you, which I really think underscore the problem. So, in general, about 10% of women will not ever orgasm in their lifetime. Although we don't really know, are these people who just don't get the right information?
Hmm.
But in general, when women are getting it on with men, they're having an incredibly difficult time orgasming. So, for in one study, 39% of women versus 91% of men said they always or usually always orgasm during a sexual encounter. However, if two women are getting it on, there isn't a problem. And when women masturbate, when they pleasure themselves, 95% reach orgasm
Hmm.
easily and within minutes. So we know that the problem isn't that women's orgasms are difficult or elusive. They're not when they're with other women, they're not when they're alone. The problem isn't women's bodies, it's what we're not taught about women's
Mm.
bodies. And that's where the problem is. That's where the problem is in heterosexual sexual encounters.
So to clarify, why is it then that women who do have sex with other women orgasm more often than women who have sex with men?
Well, two reasons. First of all, three reasons. First of all, having a clitoris will teach you that it's important to attend to it and ask your partner what she needs because every woman's body is different. So that's
Mhm.
the first thing. The second thing is there is no penis involved. There is no penis to run the whole encounter around. There's no foreplay sex, by which we mean intercourse,
Right.
sex over when the male ejaculates. Instead, it's run around the pleasure of the person with the vulva, and it's often a turn taking model. I'll take care of you, then you take care of me. Whereas in heterosexual sex, we expect that we're both going to come from the same act and at the same time.
Now, I would assume then that there are some cultural reasons that affect a woman's ability to achieve orgasm as well.
Well, this is all a cultural issue. What we're talking about here is all a cultural issue. It's images of women having fast and fabulous orgasms from penetration alone. It's lacking sex ed. I mean, there's other cultural things we can talk about in terms of how much we value women's pleasure and we don't. But underlying the orgasm gap in any place that it exists is indeed if a devaluing of female sexual pleasure and an overprivileging
Mm.
of male sexual pleasure. And by that, I do not mean men are to blame. I love men. I'm married to one. I mean, really, I cannot say that enough. I'm blaming not men, but I'm blaming culture and what we don't tell people. And both women and men can benefit from this information. It will make sex better for both.